Welcome back into the 2017 Football Media Day as the MIAA Network's coverage continues as we're here with now Central Oklahoma quarterback Chas Stallard and defensive tackle Carson Smith. Guys, thanks for joining us. We appreciate the time, and it's exciting here. The Media Day is kind of the unofficial kickoff to the season. Carson, we'll start with you. How excited are you for this upcoming season?
It's going to be fun. I mean, we're just ready to get out there and compete. We've been working so hard, and we're ready for the process to be over. Let's get it.
Yeah, go ahead and you can hold that. I'm excited about this season. We've got a lot of guys coming back, a lot of guys in our class, senior class, that have had a lot of experience, played in a lot of big games, and so we're just ready to get back on track. And this summer's been one of the best summers I've been a part of, so we've got every reason to be excited.
Now, Chas, you're a pretty experienced quarterback here as you started as a freshman, and you're second all-time in total offense, and you only need about 600 so yards to become number one. How important is that goal for you to be able to know that you've had a successful career?
I think it's obviously a neat deal. The UCO's got a great football history, but I told the guys in there, it's quarterback stats are the summation of people around him, and there's been a lot of good athletes at UCO that I've got to play with, and we're just worried about wins and losses this year, and that's our main goal.
And Carson, same thing for you. You started as a freshman as well, and you've played in every single game so far in your collegiate career. As a defensive lineman, that's certainly something to be definitely grateful for. How have you been able to do it?
A lot of hard work, I guess. I had to grow up pretty fast coming in, right on campus, thrown into the fire, and and that has to do with recovery and strength and conditioning coach, and just working hard in the weight room and staying healthy, treatment room, and just really getting after it.
Now, for you guys, recap a little bit of last season and what you guys are able to take from what you guys were able to go through last season and how it can propel you forward. Carson, we'll start with you.
Well, like Bobek says, it's kind of a blessing in disguise. And, we were young last year. I was a true sophomore last year and one of 3 dudes with experience on the team on the defensive side. And, we got players coming back were freshmen with me. And now they actually have experience under their belt, and the confidence is way up. And confidence is key in this conference, because every week you're playing the best of the best, And but we got guys coming back. We got Alex Figueroa. We got Amari Cole. Chris Bogas coming back. And we got Jordan Stafford coming back on the D-line. And it's gonna be a good year.
Chas?
I think it's really important. I heard one of the other coaches talk about starting out fast in this league and get some wins under your belt at the early part of the season. And I think last year we kind of struggled on that and kind of stubbed our foot getting started. And I think that's a big thing that we're going to focus on is starting fast this season and just putting all that experience to work and trying to start the season on the right foot.
Now, Carson, you kind of alluded to it a little bit, but I want to touch base on it again. The MIAA, as far as a football conference, is a powerhouse in Division II, and this is every single week. And you kind of mentioned a little bit earlier, but every single week there's no off week. There's no team you can take lightly in this conference. As a competitor like you guys both are, how exciting is that to know that every single week you're playing the top competition in Division II?
Well, it's really fun week to week because you got to prepare, get ready for the best of the best, like I said. And every team. I don't know if there's not one team that has an all-conference guy, It's just, I'm telling you, it's the best of D2. And, we had 2 of the last national championships out of our conference. And 3 of the teams in our conference are making it to the playoffs every year. So it's just, week to week, it's grind.
I think if you're, a competitive person, you want to play at the highest level you can. And in Division II, there's no question that the MIAA is the toughest conference, and so there's no other place I'd rather be a part of, and I'm excited to get the season going against those tough opponents.
Now we're streaming these on Facebook Live, and we're getting some interaction with people who are asking questions either through Facebook or via Twitter as well. And one of the generic questions that somebody asked on Twitter, and I've been asking everybody this so far today, what's the most hostile environment in the MIAA to play in?
Either Pitt State or Northwest. But we'll figure out week 2. We go to Pitt State at a night game Saturday night, so that'll be pretty hostile.
Yeah, we played Northwest, not last season, but the season before. They played in Edmond last year, but the 2 seasons ago we played them at Northwest, and I think we lost the game by a touchdown or whatever it may be. But it was a hostile environment. It was loud, and it was fun, and that's part of the fun of playing in this conference is you get to play at those places. So.
Now, but certainly you guys have a great atmosphere there at UCO as well in Edmond. Talk about the community of Edmond and how much they really support and rally around the Broncos.
You know, just like everywhere else, it depends on if you're winning or not. And my freshman year, we were winning some games, and we had good support. And last year, we started off with good support, but, I mean, it kind of faded towards the end. But that comes with wins. I mean, everyone wants to know how to get more kids there and more people there, but it comes with wins.
Yeah, I think we've got a good group of some guys on campus that like to, come out to games and try to just draw more people out there. But like Carson said, that comes with wins, and fans want to see a team that's going to win. So if you put that product on the field, then people will show up.
Now, stepping away, it looks like we've got a question from either Facebook or Twitter. So this question is from Twitter, and it's for Chaz, and it's how have you guys changed up scheme offensively?
I think our offense has always remained at its core the same, but it's just tweaks and stuff. And like Coach Bobek said in the other meeting room, it's how you can get your players involved the best and utilize them the best you can. And we've got a lot of great athletes coming back, a lot of really, really good talented receivers and running backs, and got a good offensive line. So we're excited about all of that, and the offense is just going to run through those playmakers.
Now, we're going to step away from the football field a little bit, and Carson, I'll start with you on this question. What are some things that you like to do outside of football and outside of being a student athlete that really pique your interest?
In Edmond or where
just overall in general, different activities or different things that you like to do outside of football.
If anyone knows me, I'm always surrounded by a bunch of guys. Either they'll come over to the house or we'll do something. And in Edmond, we all like going to Topgolf, just kind of get away for the night or whatever. And really just hanging out, kicking back,
Are you a good golfer?
No.
I
just like to see how far I can hit the ball.
That's what it's all about right there. No, Topgolf is a really great place. No, certainly that's a lot of good stuff that you guys have. Chaz, same question to you. What are some things that you like to do outside of football and outside of being a student athlete that you really like?
Outside of sports, obviously watching sports and watching other teams play, but I enjoy history. I like studying that, and I play some video games, play some NFL Street 2 on the PlayStation 2.
NFL Street, that's taking it old school right there.
We brought that back this summer actually at our apartment, so we had a little some games going back there, playing those old school video games. They're a good time. So just hanging out with guys though.
Chaz, you're business administration. It looks like you're going for your master's, correct? What do you see yourself doing after you get done with football?
I'd like to be involved in sports business in some form or fashion. Not exactly sure what yet, but working on my MBA now, and I'd like to stay in the business of sports.
Now, now you're a golfer yourself, and you love to play golf. And I know that Carson was just saying that you go to Topgolf. So obviously, I'm not even going to ask because I'm going to already assume that you're the better golfer out of the two. But would you say you're the best golfer on the football team?
That's probably going to be a no. I know TJ's probably watching this, quarterback that graduated last year. He's definitely the best golfer on our team in the past. Now that he's gone, I really don't know. We got a lot of guys that like to hit it around, but I don't know if we have an ace golfer anymore. So I don't know. We'll have to see.
Certainly a lot to look forward to for you guys this coming season. Looks like we've got another question. So a question coming to us from Twitter, and this is for Carson and the defense. What are some of the expectations, and what are some things that you would like to see out of the defense this coming year?
Just everyone doing their job and win the turnover battle. We got to get turnovers. We got to get the ball in his hands, in the offensive hands. We got too many players on offense. So we just got to win the turnover battle, find ways to create turnovers, and get stops, 3 and outs.
And the last thing for you guys here, obviously we're at the site of the national championship game. It's going to be here again this year and for another 4 years after that. What are things that you guys have to do both individually and as a team to get to this spot here and play for a national championship in January?
Just embrace it. Embrace the grind every week. Embrace it. And, we talk about it. If we win our conference and what's stopping us from going all the way, you know? And, really, winning games in this conference, every win that you get in this conference is just, hey, good job, but next week we got to get it again. And just sticking to we got to trust the process and just sticking to what we know and don't play outside of ourselves.
Chad.
Yeah, I think Carson hit on some. It's just a week by week thing. It's a long season, and you just got to take it 1 week at a time and worry about the game that's ahead of you. And if you don't do that, you're going to slip up and make mistakes. But as long as you're focused on that next opponent, then you're going to give yourself the best chance to win.
Quarterback Chas Stallard and defensive tackle Carson Smith of the UCO Broncos joining us here at 2017 Football MIAA Media Day. For the MIAA Network, I'm Jason Katz.